This video is made possible by the following sponsors. Make sure to check out their products as well as the rest of my gear in the description below.
Hey guys, why do I keep doing this to myself, boy here, and welcome back to Race Room for another video. With the French Grand Prix coming up in F1, there have been a lot of complaints about the Paul Ricard circuit, namely that you can't really overtake there. Well guys, I'm going to show you a circuit that you really can't overtake at. Macau. Now, Macau is quite well known within racing circles for being, well, not the best place to race. See the various crash compilations over on YouTube. So I thought, how can we speed up this whole crashing aspect? Let's throw some Formula 1 cars at it. For this endeavour, I am going to be driving the Formula Race Room X17, which is essentially a 2017 Formula 1 car, but with a V10 engine instead. What's not to like about that? And we're going to be doing a 5-lap race around the Macau circuit against 23 other cars. We're going to be doing it all in VR as well, so the walls are going to seem even more scary than usual. But again, let's go answer a question that nobody asked. What would happen if Formula 1 cars raced at the Macau street circuit? Well, here we are then, at Macau on the start-finish line in our Formula 1 car, or near enough anyway. V10 goodness underneath our right foot. Let's put it in first gear and try and get a decent launch. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either, as we are mugged by pretty much everyone and anyone. Coming down to the first corner, almost into the back of the Monster Energy F1 car, which I hope we never see in F1 because, Down towards T2, the car looking to my outside, now to my inside. I'm just looking at my mirrors in my peripheral vision. I can see him buzzing around back there. I'm going to dive inside, see if I make up any places here at T3, which is where a lot of crashes happen because people like me try stuff like this. Stuck in first gear. Oh, monster car! Monster car! Contact with him and he nearly goes over. As you probably guessed by now, damage is set to visual only, just so I can get through this. There's a reason why F1 cars don't race here. You're probably going to see it throughout this video. Look to the outside, there's a bit of a gap there. Maybe get to the inside for this right-hander. Touch the wall on the inside, but no, guy on the left still manages to keep the position. The Race Room AI will not give you an inch, so you have to take it by force usually. Now this very slow, clumsy section through here, it's so bumpy, you can't really get on the throttle anywhere. And just as it starts to open up, it slows back down again. Now coming up to the corner where there was the now infamous GT3 crash, I think it was last year now, where pretty much every car in the field was involved. Can we get around the outside? Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, wow. Not one, but two overtakes there. That was a little bit scary, but we made it through. Nice. That's pretty much the margin of error you have here. Pretty much none. You have to just thread the needle. Now, we're going to have a little bit of calm, because this is a slow zone in real life. No overtaking is allowed, so you have to sort of wait for the AI to make their way through. Now, I've had to, for setup, set my lock to 20 degrees to get round here. And see, even with that, I'm still struggling, but we're through. Nice. Okay, away we go. Released from that hairpin. So a couple of paces made up on the first lap. Would like to get a bit closer to the guy in front and not touch all, just nipping it with the tyre there. Very glad that real damage isn't on. I'll probably be out by now, but again, for the sake of the video, I'm just keeping it off for now. Are we close enough for DRS? I think we're just outside it. Yeah, just outside it. No DRS symbols come up, but the guy behind us definitely got it. Wow, like I'm standing still, he goes past me. Or we use his slipstream though. There's the car behind with DRS as well. I can't do anything about it. I was about to go defensive, but he was already there. Come on! Brake late. There's a bump right on the entry to that corner there, so you have to brake earlier than you think. So we lost one position there on the straight, but that doesn't mean that we are done. As long as we can stay close to the guy in front, we'll have DRS ourselves come the straight. And that's pretty much the only spot you can really realistically overtake around here. You can sort of muscle your way through in a couple of places, but it's so dangerous you would never attempt it in a real F1 car. So it was like a last lap scenario or something, and you were fighting for the win, but otherwise it's just not worth the risk. Again, we get a second when we get to almost let the V10 behind us breathe a little bit, but then we have to slow it right back down. So bumpy around here. I guess the VR as well really adds a sense of speed. I know for you guys the VR is a little bit zoomed in for some reason. I'm not quite sure how you actually you change that, but it makes this just another difference entirely. Can we try the outside again? Squeeze him a bit. Oh, a bit of contact there. Sorry, mate, a bit too much of a squeeze, and we're going to respect the slow zone rule. As much as I want to just very cheekily go around him here, we're going to give the rule some respect, as they would in real life, and go from there. So I'm actually going to use second round here, because I found first gear was spinning up my inside tyre. Got to go in front of the slow there. Now we use first. Oh, wow. Even with traction control, this thing is trying to break loose. Traction control is sort of needed in this car around here. People are going to tell me off, oh, Jimmy, you're not doing realism. It's like, I'm in a V10 modern F1 car. There is no realism here. I'm driving at Macau, for crying out loud. So we're a bit close this time. Hopefully we'll be within DRS range. Oh, yes, we are. Nice. Got the light come on the bottom right of the HUD there. You see now it's red. That means it's in use. Watch that speed climb. 340 k's there. We're going to be brave and keep it open for this fast right-hander. There's a tiny bit of steering. The rear steers for me. It's like a shopping cart. 350k is not quite running the limiter. Brake a bit earlier than I usually would, just to make sure I avoid the bump. Oh, he's still there. He's still there on the left. But now I've completely cut him off, and that's a place gained back again. There you go. Nice. Now, can we make any headway to the guys in front, I wonder? Wow. I didn't quite touch the wall there. I didn't feel like I did anyway, but I just touched the sort of curve before it, and that unsettled the car. This thing is, it's so hard to be precise and fast around here. There's so many bumps and so much elevation change that the car is constantly moving around like that. Damn it, in the wall again and again. You can see it just compounds itself. Now, I've done a bit of practice around here. Admittedly, I'm not driving my greatest right now. I think that's because I'm trying to do commentary as well, but can you imagine doing this for like 70 laps? It would be horrible. It would be absolutely horrible. Now, DRS works in a weird way in Race Room. I have it everywhere. Oh, God damn it. Yep, sorry, mate, don't worry about that. Just give him a little nudge, just let him know I'm here to love him. So I can't, no, I can't open DRS now, but you can pretty much open DRS any way you like, apart from this slow zone with the white flags out right now, or yellow flag, I guess. Come on, go, right. Be as close as I can to this guy so I can follow him out, get his DRS. Right, go. Oh my, Jimmy, stop touching the walls. I just want to be loved by those walls, it seems. There's some DRS here. Not so much DRS zone, but you have DRS for most of the lap, I think, and then it sort of falls off towards the end here. Yeah, now you lose it coming into the last corner, but I should be close enough to have it again. We should be in one more place, hopefully. But qualifying would be absolutely everything around this circuit. If you don't qualify high up, then there's no point turning up. I mean, I'm already a long way behind the leaders. Just a little bit of a lift through here so I can... Oh, that was close to the wall. The steering's so sensitive at this speed. Oh, the bump. Oh, just about got that turned in there. See the bump there I was talking about on the last lap. It just reared its incredibly ugly head. DRS open, why the hell not? Oh, this is scary. Luckily, of course, it deactivates when I hit the brakes, so the spook is denied. Gosh, it's so slidey, even with traction control. You can hear it just interfering at pretty much every corner. This V10 engine was not meant to be confined in the streets of Macau. It's meant to be that run free at tracks like Monza and Spa. And here it is. It's like a caged beast almost around this circuit. Bumpy down the hill again. Bring it back in. Watch out for that wall on the left. every corner is basically watch out. Oh, guy in front gets his drifter on. That's what we like to see. Again, I always have a cheeky look around the outside in case they're slow, but there's not much I can really do there. Now again, slow zone in fourth, although they're speeding up a little bit because there aren't that many cars in front now. Everyone's starting to spread out a bit, so we get through the slow zone a little bit faster. Relative actually, I gained a second there, just waiting for the guy in front. Right, go. Soft. Watch out for the wall. Go. Again, DRS open. Use it at every opportunity around here. Oh, that's such a tricky corner. I got on the brakes a bit too late there and just had to understeer. These corners are really fun when you get them right, but there's no room for error. There's just... Apex is a wall, exit is a wall. So it's risk versus reward. A bit like Monaco, but a little bit scarier. Last lap then. So DRS open again. Already before that, even that left-hander. So downforce now building up, even with the wing open. 340 k's. Again, slow steering through there. Rear of the car steers for me. Look at the speed in which we're just pulling in the car in front. Heavy on the brakes. Over the curb, guy in front in the wall. He would be DNF again in real life. And so would I. I'd be DNF several times by now. Oh. See the car move then with the DRS open. Round the outside maybe. No, not quite. Do you hear the tyres? The tyres connected. I didn't know you could do that. The sound of rubber on rubber. Sounds like my weekend. Oh, it's so demanding of your mind to go through here quickly. You know, just there, I tried to go through a bit quicker than I have been doing, and I just shut up instantly. I can't talk and do that at the same time. It's just not possible. Oh no! Contact the guy in front. Downshift protection with the ultimate cuck there. Around the outside. No, I can't ever make that work. Why do I keep trying? Seeing it's the last lap and all. Oh God, he's dude. Oh, you know what? Last lap. I get to do what I want. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, I nearly got karma then. DRS open over the hump. Why not? So one completely fair place taken there from the car in front. As we come round the second to last corner, penultimate corner. Now for the final corner. And I think, guys, you've probably seen why F1 does not race at Macau. It would certainly be fun coming around here at full chat on an F1 car if you didn't crash and you were the most skilled person in the world, aka not me. But in a race situation, F1 at Macau, I don't really think so. Let's see where we ended up if we can. Waiting for this to scroll through now. But yes, guys, if you did enjoy that video, make sure to hit the like button. You see we come P18 there out of a 24 car grid, so not terrible, but hey ho. Yeah, if you did enjoy, hit the old like button, subscribe, and also hit the bell button to be notified of when a new video goes up or when I start streaming. Take care, guys. Have an awesome day. I'll see you all next time.